Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. I know we have some people still filling in. Come on around this way if you want to see. I am so excited to welcome you here on this very exciting day. Today is a day that we are celebrating the kindness and generosity of a good friend. And to everyone else here in South Florida, around the world, Sasha Barkov will be known as the captain who led the Panthers to two Stanley Cups. That's how the rest of the world will know you. But to us, you are leaving a very different legacy, and you are a gift to us. And today, the news that we're going to share is also a gift. And when I started thinking about what is important about a gift, right? It's not how big it is, it's not how grandiose it is, but it is the love and intention that shapes the gift is what makes it special. And Sasha, you and I go way back. I actually looked through my photos and I was like, we look a lot younger when we met in 2019. And with each and every visit that you made to the hospital, you came with the same love and the same intention every single time. And when I look through my photos, it's amazing to see how much history you have with all of us, our staff, our kids. Look how many people are here today to celebrate your kindness and your gift. And something magical happened over that time. And when I look through the photos of when you were brand new and I was brand new, and again we were younger, but watching you interact with the kids all of these years and me getting to be there to witness, whether it was air hockey or visiting rooms or signing things or being there when someone was going through chemo, what happened was very magical, and that was they made friends with you. You became their friend. You became my friend, but you became their friend, more importantly. And watching that kind of leadership that's so humble and so kind, when this is not an easy place to be. It's not an easy place for our families, and it's certainly not an easy place for a guest that might not know what to do. But every time you looked them in the eyes and you connected with them and you truly built relationships that really are hard to describe unless you saw them happen. So you are a team captain, you are a hometown hero, but you're also our friend and you're part of our family, and you will always be part of the Joe DiMaggio family. So we asked your friends to actually help us prepare something for you. And I had the pleasure of looking through this yesterday. And I hope, just look over real quick. I hope you will read the letters from parents, the photos, the artwork, the moments. There's so many. And when I read the comments, especially from family members, who we have a lot of them here today, whether you stopped by, you gave a high five, you gave a hug, you took a photo, you brought kids to the game with you, you stopped by the box, like, it's your legacy. It's your legacy. And I'm so honored to have you as a leader here and part of our family. So I'm going to hand this to you. We have some other goodies for you too, but that's the good stuff. And so now I can turn this show over to someone else who would love to say a few words about your generosity, and that is Kelly Morris, the president of our Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Foundation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is an incredibly special day here at Joe DiMaggio. I'd like to recognize a few people for making today possible. Sasha, our guest of honor. Todd Diamond, Sasha's agent. Beth Ann Kremsky, board chair of the foundations and the foundation board. And the South Broward Hospital District Board of Commissioners. Thank you for everything you do for our patients and families. Sasha Barkov is known around the world as an elite athlete and a remarkable leader on the ice. But here at Joe DiMaggio, we know him differently. Here, he is known for his heart and his genuine commitment to children and families in our community. Sasha has spent time with our patients quietly, generously, and without seeking recognition. He shows up for kids, he listens, he encourages them, and he understands how powerful sports can be, not just for competition, but for healing, confidence, and resilience. Because of that shared belief, we are honored to announce that Sasha has made a significant 7-figure philanthropic gift to advance pediatric sports medicine here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. In recognition of his extraordinary generosity and the impact it will have on countless children and families, our U18 sports medicine program will proudly carry Sasha's name. Barkov Sports Medicine at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital U18, reflecting both his leadership and his dedication to the health and recovery of young athletes. Sasha, your support represents more than a gift. You are a leader in every sense of the word, not only on the ice, but in our community. Your generosity, humility, and unwavering commitment to children and families will create hope and healing for generations to come. We are so incredibly, deeply grateful and proud to stand beside you in this. And thank you. We are very honored. And I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Michael Jofe, Chief of Pediatrics, and our Surgeon-in-Chief here at Joe DiMaggio.
Thank you. Where's Caitlin? You didn't say I looked really young in 2019. So thanks everyone for being here. There's a couple of people who we really need to thank, Kelly and Caitlin, who took this from the beginning. Seems like it was a straight line, but it wasn't to the end, so we really appreciate all their hard work for this. As Kelly said, the foundation board, especially Beth Ann and Alan Budelman, the South Broward board, and two more people we have to give thanks to. One is the great Frank Sacco, who when Randy and I went to him in 1999 about the concept of starting U18, he 100% supported us when it was a novel idea, and to Shane, who is now administratively continuing that support for us. So my family and I have been hockey fans since the early 90s, when we waited 3.5 hours online to get John Van Riedrich's autograph from my son, who was 6, and I could have told him it was my autograph. He wouldn't know the difference. But we were all really excited when you came, and I sort of paid attention and marveled at your career. And everyone knows many of the highlights, that you're captain of the Panthers for 2 Stanley Cup wins, that you won the Frank Selke Best Defensive Player 3 times in the NHL. And I've played hockey, and you have to connect those dots for me, how you could win the Best Defensive Player and the Lady Byng Best Gentleman Player in the NHL. I don't understand how anyone I can do that. And perhaps for me, the most prestigious and most reflective of your accomplishments was the King Clancy Memorial Trophy, and I'm going to read this so people understand how impactful it was. NHL player exemplifies leadership on the ice and off the ice, and has made a significant humanitarian contribution to society. And he got that award before the events today. So I Googled Sasha to see what to say today, and it felt like your first name was the Great, because every article I read, you start off as the great Sasha Barkov. And that's not for what you do on the ice. Many of the articles I read comment on that what makes you so great is that you make everyone else around you great. Your team, your community, your state, and the gift that you're giving us today is a transformational, generational gift. And it's going to do many of the things that we all thought it would do. It's going to give us a state-of-the-art rehab. It's going to really help our concussion program. It's going to help our injury prevention program, our nutrition program. But also what it's going to do is you're going to help those kids who don't have the abilities that many of us have. These kids who want to play sports, but they spend their lives bringing their nose up to the glass, but only being able to watch. We have miracle leagues, and we have many leagues for kids, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair hockey, and that is one of the things that you're going to support, and one of the things we are all most grateful for. The people who really can thank you, I want to thank you on their behalf. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Dr. Jofe. You did look younger. You just inspire so many of us. It's just so great to be able to be here today to do this. So now I have the honor of introducing one of my other friends, Cameron McDevitt, very special person in our Joe DiMaggio family. And Cameron was diagnosed with cancer when she was 10. She was so sick when she got here, her doctor told me that she didn't know how she was being so calm and so strong when they first diagnosed her, because she had so much cancer in her body. And when I talked to your team about how they would describe you, it's exactly how people describe you. And especially going through adversity, you were brave, you were strong, you trusted the process, you were silent in your strength, but always came ready for whatever was ahead, and I think you guys can relate. And even after your chemo with no hair, you performed as Glenda, the good witch in Wicked, and you nailed it. So we're super proud of you because you're an amazing lady. So I'm going to ask Cameron to come up and say a few words on behalf of the kids from the hospital. So Cameron, take it away.